Okay, so this is like a video about stuff that you guys sent me, but also huge life update. Hey guys, it's model making time. And well, this is not a model making video. There was actually one ready for this week, but it's been pushed back a little bit. Because we need to have a little chat about a massive thing happening in my life that may affect videos as well. I've worked at the same place since 2018. I've been through Brexit, I've been through a global pandemic, and I've been through a lot of personal trauma as well. From a kind of really horrific relationship to some extreme circumstances that I don't feel ready to go into. But ultimately, you can't just sit around and hope it's always going to get better. After my relationship broke down in January, I have been feeling like I need a change, and ultimately it's led me to, well, move on to a new job. This is really exciting, and it's going to be very different. For the last 2.5 years, I've worked 4 days a week, but I've worked extra hours on those days. So I've had longer days where, to be honest, I don't really feel like I can do much after or before those shifts. Whereas now, I'm probably going to be working 5 days a week, but more regular hours. Is this going to mean I'm not doing YouTube? Absolutely not. I'm so doing this still. But what it does mean is, whilst I'm getting used to basically a massive change to my sort of work-life balance, there might be, the odd week where it might be a different type of video, like we're doing today, like we did with the Rarity one before. I really would love to do more videos like that. Doing the videos that I do takes a lot of time. Sundays are basically a work day for me. If you think about it, I have to make a whole model, then do a whole video on it, which is generally 30 to 45 minutes. Now, I know some of you are like, well, you could just do a short video. And you're right, I could, but I wouldn't enjoy it as much. I've experimented with that in the past. In fact, for one of my favourite aircraft of all time, the Fokker Mach trainer, I actually released that as a 2-part video, and it did kind of poor. Whereas I find for the longer, more exciting videos, people seem to really enjoy them. They enjoy the history, they enjoy the thematics, the drama to them, and I'm thinking maybe I'll just re-release that as one video in the future as a result of that. So these videos take time, and I don't want to change my content massively because I want to do something that I enjoy, I want to do something that you guys enjoy, and I'm aware that I'm very different to a lot of content creators out there. Although some content creators have now skewed more to do the history of the aircraft and to do more of the history of the model kits in a different way, I still think I have a really unique perspective, and so I want to keep doing it. So that's the big life event thing. The TLDR of it is, videos might be slightly different for a little bit, but ultimately nothing's going to change. But it's huge news for me. And obviously anyone who knows what it's like to go from somewhere where you've worked for a massive chunk of your life to your brand new place, it's scary. I've been an emotional wreck for the last week, and I'm probably going to be for the next week or two as well. I'm also not having any gap between them. I'm literally finishing on one Friday and starting on another Monday at an entirely different office in an entirely different town or city. Like, it's mad. But I'm hoping that happiness, that joy, that energy it brings me, I can bring to my videos. Now, the second part of this video is I want to say thank you. So 2 of you have actually sent me stuff right now. Now, some of you have sent me stuff previously as well. Jackson, we've mentioned you in the Rarity video, and we've also had Marcus sent me a couple of modelling supplies as well. But this time it was someone else who I don't know if they want their name to be mentioned, so I'm just going to call them the Owl, because it was around that time they contacted me, so it feels appropriate. So the Owl contacted me, actually messaged me through my website, sent me an email and said, hey, I'd really like to support the channel. You've been an inspiration to my granddaughter. I think it'd be really cool if I could help you out with some modelling supplies. Now, whenever anyone sends me a request for this, I first of all always feel like a massive imposter, because I don't feel like I deserve any of this stuff from you guys at all. Like, it's wild to me that you guys really want to support me. And secondly, I then think, oh, it might just be like a set of paintings. And I don't mean that as in like, it's just a set of paintings. I mean like, holy shit, you want to send me that? And that's as far as I ever expect to get. Like, that's a lot for me. And I'm like, wow, you really want to spend like 10, 20 quid on me? Insane. What actually happened though was this person bought me a lot more than that, to the point where I was extremely grateful, but I was just like, are you sure you want to spend all this on me? Are you absolutely sure? So, I know I'm not mentioning your name because I don't know how private you want to be, but you know, obviously, watching who you are, and thank you so much we're calling you the Owl, because I honestly, it's not obviously going to be in the video, but I cried when I actually got it all, and I was like, holy crap. There is one thing that actually arrived a bit later, so that's still on its way to me, but yeah, like, honestly, it's insane. I never expected to have people who want to support me this much. What I think is really nice is that it's because I inspired a younger woman to get into the hobby, and I think that's awesome. I've had messages from people in all sorts of walks of life saying they feel seen because of my videos. They feel a lot more safe, and that there are people in the hobby who are okay with them. Well, whoever you are, I really want to say you are welcome to be here. This is always a safe place for you, and my Discord's there as well if you want to hang out with some model making people. Starting off with some brushes. I have needed some nice brushes for ages, and to be fair, they did ask me what sort of stuff I sort of needed or wanted, and I sort of did mention brushes, and these look so nice. They're all of different sort of like thicknesses, different shapes, different I guess like flexibility. So these look awesome. I'm so excited to use these. I've got a project on the go at the moment, so they are going to get used really soon. I mentioned that I love life color stuff, and I'm looking to up my weathering game, so they got me Dust and Rust set and this Trax painting and weathering set. The previous one is a liquid set. This one is a half and half, so it's half pigment powders, half sort of just acrylics. I'm really excited to use all of these and try and really up my game. I feel like I mean, I've got an idea for a project that I could really weather, but we'll have to see. But I'm so appreciative of getting stuff that's really going to help me at my game. Also got this Luftwaffe set. I also mentioned that I had the Regia Aeronautica and the Army de l'Air sets, so now I've got the Luftwaffe set to go with it, which I got to put all of it back in. I love the boxes, so I love keeping everything all nice and organised. Obviously, as these came in the post, they all got a bit shaken up, so yeah, so excited because you can see it next to the Battle of Britain set that I've got already. Just so exciting. This one is one I'm uber excited for. I've wanted the Perfect Melt set from Life Color for ages, and they bought me that as well. Honestly, I'm absolutely blown away by everything that you got me. I'm still blown away just like doing the narration, and this is like a few days after like filming originally, and yeah, I mean, look at that. The metallics in this are gorgeous. I know it's a bit out of focus because, you know, I was filming this a little bit, I don't know, just overwhelmed with excitement for everything. But these look amazing. You can notice a little bit of rainbowing because of the oils in the paints, but that will like dry out basically. So, they just look so good. I'm so excited to use these. I've been using sort of Revell's metals for ages, so really hyped to be able to do some sort of all metal finish aircraft using life color paints. They got me a set of Tamiya extra thin glues, so I'm gonna be able to use these now pretty much indefinitely. I've now got sort of the pot that I've sort of ruined a little bit, and then these are 3 new pots, so really happy. Thank you so much for getting me these as well. This will last me a very long time, but at the rate I build models, maybe not. Some masking tape as well. I've only ever got like one size masking tape, and it sounds stupid, but I couldn't really afford to get multiples, and I've got like 6, 10 and 18, and 18 is so thick, but it's going to be so awesome on larger models or when I need to like melt off massive areas. Again, thank you so much. And they also got me Life Colors acrylic thinner, so I use at the moment Ultimate brand, but Life Colors obviously designed for their paint specifically, so it's just amazing. Thank you so much to the Owl, as we're calling you for now. I appreciate absolutely everything you got me. I'm blown away. And of course, to finish it off, you sent me the brand new de Havilland Mosquito PR16 from Airfix, and wow, you did also get me the PR blue paint from Vallejo for this as well, which is on its way to me. That was the thing that I mentioned. It's not yet here, but wow, like, I just thank you so much. I've had to re-record this bit because I don't really know how to say this, and I didn't want to script it, I want it to be real. So I guess I wanted to say thank you to the Owl for sending me all these supplies, because I don't feel like I deserve them. I am just some random person who makes models on the internet, And for you to say that I've inspired your granddaughter to get into the hobby is actually amazing. I know growing up can be really tough, and even at my age now, I sometimes get very isolated or feel like quite lonely, and model making is definitely an amazing escapism for that. I mean, hey, you all know my partner walked out on me in January, and model making has really helped me get through it all. That and the amazing community around it. So again, thank you to the Owl for sending me all these supplies. There is another person who has sent me supplies as well, and that is from Crazy Loacher. Now, this was actually in the Models for Heroes auction, and it was for SMS paint supplies. I've never used SMS paint stuff, and I've got a project coming up where I want to try and test them out because I've never used them before. So, oh my god, I'm so excited. These things have actually arrived at similar-ish times. Although the SMS one is from a while ago, it obviously had to get to me from Australia, which I didn't even realise. I remember saying like, oh, has this been sent by the way? Because I'm not sure yet. And they were like, yeah, it's on its way from Australia. I was like, oh, that's when it's alright. Again, Crazy Loacher has been a massive supporter of the channel, and I really want to say thank you. Obviously, I'm mentioning you by name because I know you've said this in like streams and stuff, so, you know, people are aware that you've got these for me. I really appreciate that. I really can't wait to use them. I've, obviously, for this video, I've gone through and unboxed all of them, and they look so cool. And actually, even though I don't know they're for airbrush, I've actually got something else that I'm planning to do with some of these as well, which I think will be really exciting. So, couple of things planned with these. Excited to give them a try. Honestly, they look sick. And now we're looking at the paints that I got from SMS. Well, not just paints, as we'll see, but I wanted to try and just show you all of the colours I've got. I've not used them, so I don't really know how they are, but they look really, really beautifully pigmented. Everything looks exactly like it should, which I think is great. The silver is just like liquid metal. It's gorgeous. Just look at that. Amazing. The white is so pure. It literally looks like milk. Do you not think? Looks amazing. These are obviously lacquer paints, so they're different to the acrylics we currently use. I think you're meant to mask up when you use them, so I'll have to do that as well. But yeah, really excited to give these a go. This black literally just looks like ink. It's so deep and gorgeous. And this one I was really excited about. This is called Inca Gold. So I guess this is like a high fantasy gold, basically, is what I would describe it as, rather than like a true gold. It looks amazing, and I know I shouldn't, but I did a little bit on the back of my hand. Don't hate me, but look at that. It's so gorgeous. Another aluminium, so I've got aluminium in life color and an SMS now. Awesome. And the same for gunmetal. This gunmetal is so awesome. This green, I've never been sold on green as a color, but I'm going to be able to mix this with lots of other colours to get any green that I need, which is awesome. And they did send me the glosses. I think they sent me 3 glosses, if I remember right. I got like a super clear gloss, a clear gloss, and a flat gloss. So that's amazing. And this yellow looks fantastic. Yellow is such a hard colour to do as well, as anyone who knows like makeup or paints knows. This is the more true gold that they got, so it's more of a green gold rather than like the hyper yellow gold. And this red is gorgeous, like proper Ferrari red. I got some sanding sticks as well, so these are so much better than the Revell ones I have, so I'm so excited to use those. And these, the whole thing's for some airbrushing. Now I don't have to worry about my nails getting ruined. I know that's such a girly thing, but it's true. It's something I think about, and just wow, look at all this stuff. Thank you so much, Crazy Loacher. This is a really weird video, I'm fully aware of that, but I couldn't not say something. I needed you guys to know, first of all, I obviously have that new job, it's going to affect things. I might not be able to like the live streams, I might not even do my own live streams for a bit, because quite frankly, this is going to be a massive shock to me. And I mean, I have to be in an office sometimes now, and I've not worked in an office since the pandemic, so no, this is a big culture change for me. This video feels like it's probably going to be a mess. It's probably gonna bomb, but I don't really care. I just need to say thank you to both the Owl and to Crazy Loacher for sending these things to me. I honestly don't have the words. I think it's really clear that I don't know how to say thank you enough, but I just want you to know, like, I super appreciate it. You don't, obviously, you know you don't have to send me anything, and to think, like, that you value me that much, I guess. I just find it kind of overwhelming, because like I'm not as good as other model makers. I have no shame in saying that, because I'm not this amazing creators out there. But you guys, like, like me for, I guess, my honesty, my personality, and I'm just so grateful that you guys want to support me. Because let's be honest, it's been kind of a shitty year for me so far. But the reason I can laugh my way through that is because the model making community is amazing. As a community, I absolutely love you. I honestly could not wish for a better community. And I've met some amazing friends. I've actually felt like some of my absolute best friends through this hobby, and I hope that continues. I'm gonna go cry. Okay, so I don't think I ruined my makeup too much, but I did have to go and cry. Like, sometimes my makeup doesn't get affected by tears at all, sometimes it does. It looks like it's fine. The quick look in the mirror, it doesn't look any different, I don't think, so we're hopefully good. I don't really have much more to say in the outro to this video, other than, again, just thank you. Like, I super appreciate it. Obviously, there's a lot of you there who are channel members as well. I appreciate all of you at every level. I know, obviously, I only shout out to, like, the higher tier, purely because I wanted to have, like, something for those of you who do want to give that a little bit extra. But I appreciate all of you. Like, literally, it makes this hobby affordable. Life is really tough at the moment, and I don't know, I couldn't do it without you guys. If you do want to continue supporting me, great, thank you for doing that. You can do so through channel memberships, or you can do it through Ko-fi, or you can do it through super chats, and you, for whatever reason, also feel like I'm good enough for you to send me something, feel free. This is absolutely no pressure. The only reason I'm betting this here is because clearly some of you have wanted to do that, and the option's there. So you can head to my website and there's a contact form on there. You can just send me an email essentially through that, and then I'll reply to you. Though I'm kind of bad at replying, so I tend to do it within a couple of days, just to manage your expectations. The only other thing I wanted to say as well is the Fuga Magister from the Rare video is also, that's made now, that is a model. It's not the finished one, but it is a model, so that's done too. So I'm off to watch Eurovision now. I've only just filmed this video because I only really fully handed in my notice and stuff in this last week, and I sent a goodbye email to work on Friday, so a couple of days left of work, and it's Eurovision tonight, so I've got some of my favourite drinks then, and I'm watching it with some of my friends together. It's gonna be awesome. See you later, guys. Yeah. See you later. Bye.
Thank you to all of my channel members. You really help keep the channel going. Advanced kits do get a shout out. So we've got Iron Duke, Crazy Locha, and Explosive Water. Thank you so much for all helping to support the channel and make sure that I can buy new paints, which I've been doing so to invest back in the channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I don't care what level you are, you guys rock. If you enjoyed this video, as I say, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and there's a recommended video here that I think you should check out. Ooh, it's been chosen especially for you. Right, you hit the link, I'll grab the snacks, let's go watch this video together.